New at 10 o'clock, community members are speaking up about Colorado Parks and Wildlife's bear policies, asking for them to reconsider the way they control bears. KRDO News Channel 13's Emily Coffey sat down and talked with a few community members that are asking for change. Emily, what did they have to say?
Sean, I talked with the president of the Colorado Bear Coalition today, who says this is not the first time she's heard community outrage at the way that bears are treated by the Colorado Parks and Wildlife. But it's not just about making them the villain of the situation as much as it is talking openly about the policies to relocate and often kill bears deemed a nuisance or a threat.
It was very common to see the bears on the trail, to see the bears in the brush, to see the bears around and nearby.
Colorado is home to an estimated 17 to 20,000 bears, according to Colorado Parks and Wildlife. For conservation activists, they're a key part of a thriving ecosystem.
If we live in bear territory, we should be educating each other about what that means and about the precautions that we need to take.
A new petition has gone up on change.org asking for a change in Colorado's bear policies on everything from community education to killing and relocation. But before this petition went up, just a few days ago, another had garnered thousands of signatures before it was shut down a few days ago.
Yeah, with their policy, it really needs to be changed. A lot of people feel this way. Bears should not be killed for being bears, and people should really take precautions when they're in bear territory.
According to a statement from Colorado Parks and Wildlife, they euthanize bears when they've killed livestock, pose a threat to human safety, or have been a nuisance more than twice. For Colorado Bear Coalition President Brenda Lee, she's asking for transparency.
The Colorado Bear Coalition is leading efforts right now on creating a review board that would review, an independent review board that would look at every bear handling by CPW.
She's not alone, saying that she's talked to other community members who are seeking similar reforms.
And it's certainly not an attack on CPW. It's really just what makes sense. That's what we do in the U.S. is review, have accountability and understanding when a life is taken.
We reached out to Colorado Parks and Wildlife for an interview this week. They declined, instead offering us a statement and more information about their policies. You can read more about those right now at krdo.com. Reporting live in the studio, Emily Coffey, KRDO News Channel 13.